For leaks that Kit A is not designed to stop, recovery vessels, in accordance with DOT regulation and ASME codes, are available. If the leak is on the side or the bottom of the chlorine cylinder, place the cylinder in a horizontal position with the leak in the uppermost position, in the vapor space. If the leak is in the valve or valve threads, leave the cylinder in the upright position until ready to place into the recovery vessel. Take the recovery vessel to an area in close proximity to the leaking cylinder and perform the following preparatory work. In an alternating pattern, loosen the T-bolts that retain the hinged lid until they are all just snug. Remove the valve protective cap from the vent valve on the recovery vessel. Remove the outlet cap and open the vent valve on the recovery vessel. It's important to open the vent valve to prevent pressure buildup in the recovery vessel when trying to seal it. Move the recovery vessel into position directly in front of the chlorine cylinder and fully loosen the T-bolts. Swing the T-bolts from the lugs of the hinge closure. Open the hinge closure. Inspect the O-ring gasket, part number RV-9, to make sure it's installed properly. Inspect the seating surface on the recovery vessel. Position the bottom of the chlorine cylinder on the slide rails on the inside of the recovery vessel. Slide the entire chlorine cylinder, bottom first, into the recovery vessel. Again, inspect the O-ring gasket and seating surfaces. Remove any foreign substances that may have gotten on the O-ring or seating surface. Close the hinge cover by positioning the lid evenly on the matting sealing surface to assure proper sealing. Swing the T-bolts into position and, in an alternating pattern, tighten the bolts snugly until the lid is secure. Close the vent valve and install the outlet cap on the valve. Check for leaks with ammonia vapor. Install the valve protective cap. Check the hinge lid sealing joints for leaks with ammonia vapor. If white smoke indicates leaking chlorine, tighten the T-bolts again in an alternating pattern. Do not over-tighten. If tightening the T-bolts won't stop the leak, do the following. Follow the instructions for removing a cylinder from the recovery vessel. Clean all sealing surfaces and install a new O-ring. Repeat the procedure for placing the cylinder into the recovery vessel. Consult with the chlorine cylinder supplier immediately and arrange for disposal. The recovery vessel with a full cylinder of chlorine will weigh approximately 525 to 575 pounds. Finally, it's better to prevent leaks than having to stop them. Stored cylinders and those in use should be inspected and tested for leaks on a routine basis. Kit owners should also be aware that several enhancements have been made to the Emergency Kit A. Please see the Chlorine Institute's online bookstore for the most current edition. All emergency kits should be maintained in complete and up-to-date condition. For information concerning kit enhancements or for replacement parts, please contact Indian Springs Manufacturing. Additional information concerning chlorine and its properties, emergency procedures, and personal protective equipment can be found in the publications available from the Chlorine Institute. For further information, please contact the Chlorine Institute Incorporated. With proper use of the Chlorine Institute Emergency Kit A, potentially dangerous chlorine gas leaks can be safely and securely contained.